A minute's silence has been held for Tommy Brennan, a former Oisín player who passed away recently. John Mitchell's team are getting their final tactics sorted out, and the Oisín lads are getting their final instructions. The ball is thrown in, and we'll be showing you some of the highlights from the first half. Pat, Oisín have got a commanding lead at this stage, 2-6 to 3 points.
Yes, they're doing very well after a shaky start. They've settled down and they look to be the most comfortable and settled team now, so they're doing well now to have that lead at half time.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised by all the play they've got at the moment because Mitchels don't seem to be in it at this stage.
Yeah, well, Oisín aren't panicking at all. Once they get possession, they're holding on to it and making sure the passes are going correctly and things, so that's why they have most of the play.
And Cahill, of course, John Mitchels, they got off to a good start to 2 early points.
Well, they scored the first 2 points of the game and they scored the last point of the game, but in between Oisín have run the show. John Mitchels are happy to let Oisín have possession of the ball, but inside they have Chrissy O'Connor. I think he scored 1-3 in the first half, and David Hernan, the captain, is picking on a lot of loose ball, and he's really doing well.
So what does John Mitchels need to do in the second half to cut this lead down?
Pray. They're not going to come back. I don't think they're going to come back. I think I stood here last year at the same time when Oisín were 5 points up and said Mitchels will come back and win, and I was wrong, but this time Oisín should see it out. Michael Malloy, their main man, he's not getting on the ball. They're losing midfield, and I can't see a way back for John Mitchels whatsoever.
Well, it's been a great open game, lovely game of football to watch.
Oh yeah, it's definitely wide open. It's up and down the field. But I think from Oisín's, from the goalkeeper up Paul Noon up to Christy O'Connor in the front, they've all done very well.
And it's a lovely day here at Old Bedians as well. No wind.
No wind, no rain, no coldness. But as you can see out there, the pitch is looking very well. Credit to Oisín's. This is their club, and setting it up for the county pitch it's been really well laid out today.
All right, thanks lads. We'll see you at the full-time whistle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's great to see some of the underage players showing off their football skills to the crowd at half-time. And a big thank you to Pat and Cahill for joining us at half-time and giving us their point of view. Now the teams are getting ready and the ball has been thrown in for the second half, and we're going to rejoin and show you some of the highlights. Declan, what a great day, a great display by Oisín.
Oh yeah, I couldn't have asked any more from the lads. You know, we got turned over by Mitchels in the league final here about 6 weeks ago, and ever since then we've just put a plan in place, and you couldn't have asked them to execute it any better, to be honest. Like, to be 2-6 to 2 points up at half time, like, you know, we had the back broke on the whole thing, and that was just out of the pure work rate and effort of the lads. So I'm absolutely delighted, and hopefully we can now push on, like, because last year we didn't. So let's hope we can now push on in 2 weeks' time in the All Britain. So yeah.
And Killian, it was a great open game as well.
Yeah, it was very open. I suppose at times they try to drop a lot of players back, but we kind of planned for that, like, and we'd set out our stall in terms of our training over the last 4 or 5 weeks to deal with that, with their game plan and how to counteract it. And I can only just thank the lads, like, they just really executed to the letter of the law what we set out for them. So it just worked for us. So yeah, we were very happy with it.
And of course it's been coming this really over the last couple of years, because Oisín are building, you know, and you've had a couple of great seasons now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we went 12 years without a championship, and now we've got 2 and 2. This is unbelievable, but it's sometimes you just need to break. You just need to make the breakthrough, and we hadn't been able to do that with Mitchels for 4 or 5 years, you know, and they were able to build for All Britons and All Ireland challenges as a result. So once now we got the breakthrough, we were adamant, you know, as a management team and as a group of players, we didn't want to just be one championship or, you know, one hit wonder. And that's why actually I just think this championship's just a lot sweeter. Certainly for me, to put 2 on the bounce is just some achievement. So great, yeah.
Dave, what's it like to captain a great team like this?
Well, to captain any team is a great honour, really, you know, and it's great to captain a club team. And when the boys asked me to do it this year, I was delighted. And, you know, you saw out there, like, the lads just gave everything. It's easy enough captaining a group of players like that when they, you know, they just work so hard throughout the game. Now, it took us a couple of championship games to be able to get a performance like that right, and hopefully we can drive it on again then.
And you had a great game yourself out there.
Well, it was all about just keeping the head down and try and work as hard as you could for as long as you can, and the legs gave away at the end because a bit of cramp set in, but it was an enjoyable game to be part of.
Now, when you were giving your speech there and doing your few thank yous, you got quite emotional. It's an emotional day for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. I recently had a baby boy, so he's just in hospital there with his mother. So I just jumped out to play the game, and so it all gets a little bit emotional at times. So it does, but it was great. It was great to get it. Great to get the win. Yeah.
Oh, well, listen, many congratulations to you and your wife and your baby. Are they all okay?
Yeah, all is good. Yeah. So it's great. It's great.
That's the main thing. It'll be a great night in Manchester tonight.
Yeah, the way I suppose I better go back to the hospital now first, and then we'll see what happens after that then.
Now, Killian, of course the games are coming thick and fast now. You'll be playing in the All Britain pretty soon.
Yeah, I suppose we're out now in 2 weeks, but to be honest, we didn't even plan for it really. We just had our stall set out just to get over today. We didn't overlook today's game, so we'll enjoy tonight, and come Tuesday night we'll refocus and for the plan ahead.
Yeah. And of course here at Bedians, the ground, the pitch, everything was in great order today to play football.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I mean, me and Killian came down yesterday morning to check the pitch, and I was pristine. And even the hurling, the guys who were playing the hurling final yesterday were just commenting on it. Like, you wouldn't get as good a pitch as that in most counties in Ireland. And the fact that we were able to field 3 finals there over this weekend, it's a great achievement for Oisín and for Bedians, and it's a great sort of way for Lancashire to sort of showcase the football and the hurling in the county. So we're delighted with the setup, and we thank Andy Smith and the guys who've been putting in serious work, Thomas Finlay cutting the grass and Neil Farron. So we just have to thank them for putting it in such good shape for today and allowing us to play on it.
I suppose previous guys who put the pitch in place here and, you know, put the foundations of the club in place, to be able to get a place like this to play is a credit. It's brilliant.
Well done lads, congratulations, and go and enjoy your night tonight.
Thanks very much.
Cheers.